Welcome back everyone to the video. Today we are back from another video on Madden 24 Ultimate Team, and today I'll be going over the best way to build a no money spent team in Madden, whether it's just to start the year or all year long. All the things I'm going to go over will help you throughout the entire season to have a very usable team against some of those teams that maybe are super stacked and all that kind of stuff, and yours will be no money spent and you'll be able to compete. I should point out there are points in my account. It's just from the deluxe edition. I'm not going to spend them. I am a no money spent account. I did this video last year and you guys seem to really find it helpful, and it is one of my higher viewed videos, so I thought I'd do it again this year in case more people want to know how. Some things are a little bit different from last year, but again, I'm going over all that right now. So to start, I will just kind of point out the obvious here, but again, if you're new to Madden, then you might not know this, so I got to go over it. But challenges, make sure you always do these, just really all the ones you can, like headliners. I have all these done. Legends, I don't actually have all that done. That's just like a visual glitch. I've only actually done, I think, either the first one or just the first two. Yeah, so I still need to kind of get on these. But make sure you do those, because if you go to milestones, you get these tokens. Again, I have not earned those. It's just a glitch. I'm not sure why it says I have. But eventually, I think when you gain, I want to say 16 of them, you will get a free legend player, like a full one, 87, completely free, and I believe you'll be able to get 2 free ones from doing that. I think it gives you 32 total tokens, and 16 equals 1, so you get 2 players, 32 tokens total. So make sure you do your legends challenges. I don't know how long they take, honestly, because I haven't done all of them. But it doesn't look like it's anything super time consuming. So make sure you do those if you can. That'll always help. Same with headliners, because the reason being is you get this XP, and we're going to talk about XP and stuff like that in just a moment. But again, you have your OBJ upgrade token. And so I know that, Odell, he can get to like an 84, 86, I think. And that's not going to be good a month from now. But as far as doing your challenges, that goes all year long, because regardless of the promo, it will be giving you XP toward the field passes. And that's a big part of this video that I will be going over in just a moment. So make sure you do always do those regardless of the promo, especially if it's a promo where you can get a free player from it. Make sure you do those, because free players go a long way on a no money spent team, and I can't stress that enough. If you have a player who's like not great but okay, but you did get him for free, just try to hang on to him for as long as possible and be able to upgrade other parts on your team to kind of make it well rounded before taking away the player that was free, because it really is important. I have 270,000 coins, and that is all just from playing the game. I played through seasons, I did MUT champs, because playing through seasons does add up. You get only about 2,000 or 3,000 a win, but completing seasons in higher divisions can get you like 18,000 coins. Winning Super Bowls, I did that. I'm not sure how much that was, but that was a lot too. But of course, there is also the field passes. So if you want to come over to live events at the top, and it has Season 1, if you hold down LT or whatever that button is for you, Season 1, Competitive, Ultimate Preseason, Team Captains, Headliners, and Legends. We're going to be highlighting just 3 of these, which is Season 1, Competitive, and Headliners. Starting with Season 1, though, and going into this is the season-long field pass. This isn't a promo. This is the entirety of Season 1, which is, I guess, that's 41 days. And so coming into this, you get a lot of free packs, but you get a lot of coins. This is also what I was talking about, to make sure you're always getting your XP and stuff done. And again, I will come back to that for like kind of the daily stuff. But you get coins along the way. You get a lot of coins. One of the best ways to build up your coins is through playing the game, doing the field pass, and getting coins. But also, you get a lot of free packs on this. Where I want it. There you go. You get a lot of free packs like this, and like other ones like this one. There's a ton throughout this entire field pass. Make sure, if you really need the coins, just sell everything you get in those packs, because it really does add up, especially as you begin to level up faster and get more of those packs. It will go a long way, and honestly, it's a great way to have your coins just at a somewhat usable amount where you can kind of mess with them a little bit if you want to do some sets, or if a new player comes out, you want to pick up like just like a lower elite or something for your team, because that's really the goal with no money spent, is finding those good budget cards. And I did upload a video before. Go to my channel, check it out. I can't remember if it was 2 videos ago or what, but it was going over some of the best budget cards in the game right now. And so again, you want to do that throughout the year, but selling the things you get off the field pass is always very important, such as the players in those packs and things like that. There's a Bryce Young upgrade token. There's a free Bryce Young on the pass. I assume you guys probably have him by now. If you don't, just keep playing the game. You'll level up. You'll eventually get him. As far as free players like Reggie White goes, the Jalen Ramsey upgrade tokens throughout, like, make sure you really try to hold on those players and make the most of them, even if they aren't the best cards, because like I said, again, free cards do go a long way. But so how do you really level up on this thing? So coming over to stats, I have a lot of mine done, or a lot of progress on them. It kind of tells you how much you get total, but on the right side, it kind of tells you how much you get per milestone. It's basically split into sections, so you get the XP little bits at a time, which isn't bad. I actually kind of like that, because you get XP more often than just after at the very end you get that big amount. As far as that goes, complete all 3 daily objectives. That's your daily stuff. 5,000 coins and a strategy item pack. That's really nice. I mean, that's 5,000 coins a day if you're doing your daily challenges, which really is not much. And then also a strategy item pack, which will be, 2,000 coins or even 10,000 coins. So that's not bad at all. Daily tracker, the more you complete your stuff each day, it will go up. I've been kind of slacking on mine, to be perfectly honest with you. And then daily stuff, we shouldn't have the same daily things. I believe it's different across, all people's accounts. I think some might be the same, but for the most part, it is pretty varied. So just come over here, see what your daily stuff is, and then when you do those, you will get the where I can't remember where it was now. This right here, this will go up, and eventually you get more amounts of XP the more you do your daily challenges. So make sure you're always doing that. Level up on this field pass. It is very important, and sell the things you get off them to help build up your coins. Another way to do this is the competitive pass. Now, the competitive pass is something where if you are really just grinding online modes, you will be able to level up on this pretty easily, because there are a lot of things to do. I went ahead and did all my MUT Champs things, and I know this looks like a lot, and it is a lot, but like, you don't have to do it all in one sitting. I didn't do it all in one sitting. It's just playing through MUT Champs, you will complete all of these pretty much. Like, I'm not sure which ones you really wouldn't complete. Yeah, I mean, maybe yours are different than mine, but I guess 15 games can be difficult. Other than that, though, just playing MUT Champs, you'll get these done, and it does give you a lot of competitive pass points. I don't play solo battles, but if you guys want to, again, it's another way to level up in the competitive pass. Then head-to-head season, same as MUT Champs, except not as difficult, honestly. Again, a lot more objectives. And the biggest way to do it is milestones, where it gives you a lot of them. Like, I think it just said 38 somewhere. 41 and 38, of course, doing those. You don't get it all in one big group, but you do get it along the way. And that's a great way to level up. And what you can really get off the competitive pass are more packs, just like on the season pass, where you can maybe get a good pool. Otherwise, just sell everything you get, or quick sell everything you get, because we'll talk about training in a minute as well. But a big thing is season XP. Doing the competitive pass will give you XP to level up on the season pass we just covered. That's also very important to do that. Help your team level up, get some coins in, all that kind of good stuff. Also, you get free players like AJ Terrell. It's an 86 overall free corner. Again, it might be difficult to get if you don't have a lot of time to do this, in which case it's not that big of a deal. Like I said, just level as much as you can, sell everything you can, and then just play whenever you want, and it will add up. I promise. If you save your coins and you do play the game, you do your challenges, you sell the players you can get, it will add up, even if you can't take advantage of free players like this. A little disappointing if you can't, because, it is a great free card, but it's not the only free card all year. There'll be more challenges, more promos very, very soon, so don't stress about that. A big thing, though, is an 87 overall legend. If you do have time to grind this field pass or this competitive pass, make sure you get this. This is a free 87 overall legend. I assume if you open this when legend LTDs are out, you could possibly get one. Don't quote me on that. I might be wrong, but I'm not sure why you wouldn't, because I don't think it says fantasy pack. I think it's just straight up a random 87 overall legend. So if LTDs are out for legends and you open that, I think you should have a shot at one of those, but again, I'm not totally sure. But either way, free legend at level 27. That's a huge, huge kind of W from EA there. Make sure you guys get that. And of course, this will change throughout the year, but this is a great start to the year. So hopefully they keep these rewards kind of how they are right now, because they are actually very rewarding. But again, throughout the pass, you will find more XP and things like that. And then, of course, George Pickens, an 89 overall receiver. This would be really big to get, no money spent. It is very far on that field pass. So again, that's not really that, crazy if you can't get to that point. But again, a lot of rewards on this field pass. Make sure you always try and do as much of these as you can, because again, the field passes are your main way to level up, get rewards, and get coins. And really, that's the trouble with no money spin, is just getting coins to be able to make upgrades. But by playing the game and making sure you're doing these objectives on Season 1, on competitive, and the other promos which we're going to go to right now. So this is Headliners. Now, Headliners Fuel Pass, I'm not going to say is like the best thing in the world, because it's not. But it does give you season XP along the way. And if there's season XP, you always want to make sure you can try and get it, because it helps you level up as fast as you can on the Season 1 pass, which is the main Fuel Pass. But my point in saying this is that the Headliners promo is not the only one of its kind. Whenever we get bigger promos, they will get a Fuel Pass like this, where you have to interact with the promo itself to get Headliners XP. That can be done through challenges, completing sets, completing house rules, and then doing solo battles. But I think it says, yeah, head-to-head or a solo battle, so you don't have to do solo battles for that. But again, this is not just Headliners. Let's say we get Most Feared. I mean, we will get Most Feared whenever Halloween comes around, but it will be the exact same thing. It'll be a Most Feared Fuel Pass, tons of rewards on it, and you will be able to get Most Feared players on it, and all that kind of stuff, and give you season XP. So make sure you're always doing the promo Fuel Pass as well, because not only does it add to the main Fuel Pass by giving you XP, but it also gives you some really good rewards along the way. So Fuel Passes are incredibly important. Make sure you're always trying to do those challenges and stuff like that. One thing I talked about last year, we're going to go to this right now, were rerolls, because what I would do is I would basically get my packs that were free, and I would sell anything good, and then quick sell anything that was, not good. And, that would kind of, I mean, it would add up, but I think the main thing it would do is for rerolls, I could build up training and then start opening these and selling whoever I got of here. And, they're not usually very good, but sometimes you'll hit on like a, 84 over here, and it's a free, 30, 60, 50K. I can't remember what it is at this point, but that's always really good. That's a bit more risky on like the kind of gambling side of things. If you are kind of like that type of player where you want to kind of get, the big rewards out of it, that's a way you can gain coins, is quick selling anything you don't need. And rather than using it on abilities or anything, use it on this. This is new this year. This is called the Mystery Pack. I'm actually going to open one for you guys. It contains one random pack from among the following: Pro Playmaker Pack, Star Elite Pack, Legends Pack, Max Fantasy Pack, Headliners Pack, or Gold Plus Player. Now, I don't really recommend opening these, because it is very easy to actually lose your training on this. I have a lot of coins, and I have enough training to open this, so I'm going to open it. Hopefully we don't get a Gold Plus Player, but now that I say it, I'm probably going to get a Gold Plus Player. I actually didn't. It's a Max Fantasy Pack, I'm pretty sure. These aren't the best, but we will open it. If it lets me. Yeah, there we go. So basically 2 rounds, you get 3 total picks. We'll see, just for an example, how good these packs can be, because like I said, it's kind of hard to honestly gain your coins back by doing this, because yes, it's training, but of course training does equate to a certain amount of coins. But like I said, again, if this is kind of free training you got from just quick selling players that were free, then you can't really go wrong with opening one of these, in my opinion. I hope they update this throughout the year with different packs, because that would actually be pretty cool. We just raise the price of training each time. As we do get an elite, it's an 80. I can't use it, but again, like, that's pretty solid, so I guess we'll just take that. 80, 75, 74. And again, so like that, I can't remember how much training I started with, actually. I think it was in the 300s, and, quick selling that, we didn't gain enough back, so you do lose training. I could have sold Thielen. You guys could have sold Thielen if you wanted to, but again, that's just an example there of one thing you can do if you just want to mess around some of your training. There are usually options in the training store for that kind of stuff. I wouldn't recommend rerolls by just doing this over and over to try and get, kind of like the big player and sell. But if you do want to, it can be very rewarding, but you have to get pretty lucky from that. I got very lucky last year. I pulled 89 Joe Mixon out of the Headliners, like 78 plus or something. That was like 250K at the time. So it does tend to happen, but again, that's more risky. So I wouldn't like bank on that happening. I would stick to like doing your field passes, doing your challenges and things like that, because as far as getting crazy pulls go, there's just no way to tell if it's going to happen or not. Guys, another approach that's actually new to this season, or this Madden, is if you want to click on 87 Cameron Curl right here, and you look at the requirements, it's any 84 to 85 overall player. Now, in the past, it would have to be that specific promo player. It would have to be an 84 to 85 headliner player. It's not that anymore. So, theoretically, you could, if you get a good pull, just hang on to it. Or, if you want to open a pack, I wouldn't recommend doing that if you want to try to build your coins up. But through free players, if you happen to pull a somewhat high elite, you can hang on to it and wait for a player you want to come out, which that player can go into that set, you know, if it's the right overall. And you can actually complete that player for less amount of coins if you already have a few of those cards filled in. So again, that's kind of a very specific scenario if you happen to get a couple pulls there. But again, if you do happen to, I mean, only getting 3 of these instead of getting all 5 of these is a lot less expensive, and you can either get a really good player out of it or even sell it and make a little bit of profit. So that's a nice way to do it this year too. But again, that kind of hinges on more the side of getting pretty lucky out of some free packs. It's definitely possible, but again, that's just kind of a thing where, like, I want to cover it just in case it happens, but not really like a surefire way at all. And guys, before I end off the video, I do want to show you guys my team and just kind of how I got a lot of players. Bryce Young, free off the field pass. Bijan, free from Madden 23, which was the Rookie Premier promo that carries over to this year. No, you cannot do it now, but if you want to wait till next July, you can do it in this Madden 24, which will carry over to Madden 25 if you want to do that. But again, that time's kind of passed. That's how I got him. Christian Kirk, totally free. It was out of like an EA Play welcome pack or something. Wan'Dale Robinson and Odell are both free cards, and they're both very good. I won an undefeated Super Bowl with this team, and it wasn't even with Bijan or Darnell Washington. So I promise it is possible. You just got to take advantage of your free solo players to get, like this Odell, like Wan'Dale Robinson. You could have chose either him or Kobe Durant or Isaiah Likely and a few other guys like that. The O-line, this was off the Headliners Field Pass. It was a free 84. I chose the right tackle. This is the team captains. Just by playing the game, you'll get these cards. I didn't really cover it because, honestly, you just playing the game, you'll get it without even realizing. And that's how I got him. And the rest of these, I think I bought the left tackle, and I pulled these 2 cards right here just from the free pack. So it does add up. Same like fullback. That was off a trophy pack from the Super Bowl. So it does really add up. Sauce Gardner was from the pre-order bonus. Jalen Ramsey was free from the field pass. Horn was free from the Headliners field pass. Eric Berry was free from the team captains thing. Nolan Smith was also the Madden 23 Rookie Premier that carried over to Madden 24. And then DeMarcus Ware is also pre-order. But Justin Reed, I bought him as a great budget card. I bought Bobby Okereke as a free budget card. I got him, I think, for only 9,000 coins, and then the rest of these I pulled. And, like, you're able to compete with this team for right now because there aren't really a lot of better cards. So if you can just get ahead at the beginning of the game, it is easier to make upgrades and save up your coins. And I don't have the best team in the world, but I do have some fairly cheap cards that can compete. And some of my best ones are just free cards, like Eric Berry, like JC Horn. I'm not going to count Sauce because he's like pre-order. Some of you guys may not pre-order the deluxe edition, so that's totally fine. But Eric Berry was free. JC Horner's free. I also pulled this Talanoa Hufanga, who's in my user, so that was a pretty nice pull at the beginning of the year, but it's definitely possible. It might seem overwhelming trying to do all this, but I promise just by playing the game, doing your challenges, you will start to rack up coins more and more, and it just kind of adds up over time. But yeah, so that's going to do it for the video, guys. If you have any questions about how to do whatever, just let me know down below. I'll be sure to answer everybody as far as that goes. But other than that, yeah, make sure you do your free challenges, or not free challenges, make sure you do your challenges to get your free players. Make sure you're doing the field pass. Playing online helps a lot. And then there are some sets sometimes, like I mentioned, that kind of help build your coins up. But overall, just by playing the game, it is very possible, and that's kind of how I typically build my no money spent teams. So thank you guys for watching. If you found this helpful or just like Madden content in general, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. I do Madden and NFL videos. We do week picks when the season's going on for NFL. We do NFL tier list videos. We do NFL quiz videos. We finished our player prediction series for this year, and we're currently doing our team prediction series this year, uploading by division. And then for Madden, my no money spent series is ongoing. Doing some gameplays. I already have the Bryce Young and Bijan Robinson up, and we'll be doing gameplays all year. New promo content news and pack openings at some point this year as well. So thank you guys for watching. I do really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.